A day like today, I think it's okay to...
What?
Siren Series has started.
Oh, my God.
As of right now. Now, what are you doing over here, Fez? You're supposed to be on that side.
I'm getting my cowbell.
What makes you think that this is done with a cowbell?
Oh.
What makes either one of you think that this is done with a cowbell?
I don't. That was just an assumption.
What happens when you assume? You make an ass out of both yourselves.
Right.
The new Siren Series is this. It's the Hardcore Challenge. I want you to look at each other right now. The first one of you to shower, bathe, change your clothes, loses the event.
Okay.
That's all.
I'm down.
It's the Hardcore Series.
I'm very much down.
Are you in?
Okay. I am in.
By the way, I believe in the honor system. I believe that you both care enough about the Ron and Fez show to tell the truth.
Yes, I'll tell the truth. Am I allowed to Purell my hands, being I have a sick child?
Purell, yes. Soap and water, no.
Okay. Because
one is disinfectant, the other is bathing.
All right. I will say once again, he has a slight advantage because he is lacking a family. But I will show you that I am the hardcore champ.
How is that a disadvantage?
How is that a disadvantage? Well, I have a family, so I have to be around people.
Mm-hmm.
Showering is important, but I will be the hardcore champion.
I think I'm at a disadvantage because I do it every day anyway.
Well,
where you probably skip a few days.
What are you talking about?
He's saying that he's at a disadvantage in this.
Sure.
That this favors me. I say it favors him. He's used to being sloppy.
Oh, so you're saying you bathe every day and change your clothes?
Right, yes.
All right. Now I get it. I didn't know what you were talking about. There's the Hardcore Championship right now. Let's take a look to see what you guys are wearing. And very quickly, we also need to see the underwear just so we can get a good look at it. Boxers. And Fez, you're into the boxer brief look?
Yeah, well, I think it's more boxers.
Well, let's take a look because I can't tell.
Yeah. Yeah, it's boxers.
I can't say. All right. So you're wearing you're wearing almost a dress. Dave, you're wearing boxers, and that curtain is opened up a little bit, and I can see women there. So try not to get yourself in any kind of
mine are
jam.
just so everyone remembers. If we do a underwear check, mine are black boxers, fruit of the loom. Dave's are some sort of crazy pinstripes.
They're blue with navy blue and red stripes on them.
All right, so it is on. Hicks, who do you think is going to win this thing?
I think Fez has it because Dave has a wife, and Casey might lose her shit over
That's
him
exactly
just
why
not
I said
fucking
that
showering.
Fez has the advantage. There's no question that Fez has the advantage. The lack of
Wait a
family.
minute, whose side is she on? Yours or Fez's? She want Fez to win this
Apparently
thing?
mine.
She's on my
She's going to make Dave shower.
That's true, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to be the hardcore champion.
How long do you think they can go?
I'm going to say 2 weeks. Minimum
Can I
2
wash
weeks.
my feet?
2 weeks? No.
See, he's wanting to bathe.
No, I don't.
This
Why
is
don't you
gonna
go
free
get a
up so
shower?
much time.
Why don't you go get a shower right now?
Can I shower upstairs in Mel Carmen's private bathroom? I didn't even realize that was private for him.
Oh, is that the bathroom you guys have been using? I wish you'd stop talking about the things that goes on there.
I'm going to now. No one told me. I was like, this is a nice private bathroom in here.
There's not a lot of hot water in that shower anyway.
You've been in it?
Yes. I've used that shower.
I showered at work.
Nah, he loses. He loses for that.
I'm ready.
Plus, you don't know. Maybe we'll have contest days that will give you the free shower. You don't know.
Ooh.
You don't know how this is going to go.
I like that.
This is like Survivor.
Perel is accepted.
I have to at least have Perel because I do stand sick. I need to be clean.
I understand. The rest is not.
Okay. You got steroids, by the way, and I took a hit of it last night.
How was it?
It's this vaporizer thing that shoots steroid spray into his mouth.
Oh, Hulk baby.
So I took a spray of it because I want to get my wiffle ball home run total up this summer.
Get jacked.
Fuck yeah, I am going to get jacked. I'll fucking spin my blood too, like Tiger. If
I don't
it helps
know
me.
if extra muscles helps you hit a wiffle ball. I think we're simply looking at bat speed
It's
there.
gonna help me this.
I don't know if
feel
you can
better.
power.
I feel great.
Let me
today.
see.
Like I just feel so much better after I'm taking all the stand steroids.
How your balls doing? They tightening up?
They are definitely shrinking.
Good.
Yeah,
You need it.
I do. I have the Jew balls.
Give some to Iris Alki, too. He's having the same problem.
No, I'm so pumped. I'm gonna be doing the spray fucking every night.
All right, they are for the baby.
He can share. I
Hi.
share shit with him.
You're on the Run and Fez show.
Hey, I think we should add no brushing your teeth and no mouthwash to this also.
So
Well,
I just never
that goes
allowed-
without saying.
Never allowed to have sex with my wife again. See, again, this is. I mean, Fez has a clear advantage with this, even though I will become the hardcore champ.
You know Fez sees himself as a future dater. Tom in Illinois, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, buddy. I think this is a dangerous challenge. The problem is going to be getting them to come back to showering and cleaning themselves.
That'll be their choice, just like the Mormons.
We like Nell, Jodie Foster movie.
I just got a text from Liam saying that Fez is not allowed in Liam's office until this contest is over. Gross.
I'm clean today. It's not like I instantly got filthy.
You are disgusting, though. You got a film over here.
Yeah.
I'm an itchy
getting-
person.
I'm getting filthy right now as we
begun.
speak. Like my feet are sweating.
There's no shampoo, no conditioners,
And a little gas.
no
skin
mouth.
out.
Oh, jeez.
No what?
That's going to be, that's safe.
That's the steroids.
That's safe.
There's a lot of side effects.
Why
with
do they
these
got the
steroids.
boy on the roids?
Spray in,
It's
spray
going to
out.
keep him out of goddamn,
He's got 3 separate. Yeah, the Hall
it's
of
going to
Fame.
keep him out of Little League.
He's got 3 different illnesses right now. that we've
What's wrong with
discovered.
him?
Well, he might have asthma, which we're not excited about. He has a lung infection, and he's pyloric. His pyloric stenosis, which is a blockage of his stomach, is still acting up.
Are you sure you brought home the right kid?
So the steroids are to open up his lungs, but Davey Mack's been opening up his lungs with him.
To show him
I
how.
feel so good today.
Juice it.
I should have done this when instead of a cold. You don't need Why would they find baseball players? How could steroids be detrimental to baseball if they help people's health?
You know what's really funny? I've never I saw a thing on this. I don't think there is like a case of overdosing on steroids.
There isn't, Ron. There is.
They've
not
never
a
really
case.
tied it in.
They haven't.
That it's bad for you.
I saw it in 60 Minutes. They have never had a case of someone. They use them to help people. They use steroids to help people who are injured. Andy Pettit took whatever HGH or another form of steroids just to get back from an injury. How the fuck is that wrong?
But don't they like eventually start, where they help you heal at first, don't they eventually start breaking things down like joints?
I don't know.
Like
have you
hip
ever heard?
joints and
Have you
knee
ever
joints?
saw anybody
No.
like that? If anything, what breaks down your joints is fucking being in sports.
I just said my son is on steroids. I'm not making it up. It's helping him. It's helping him recoup.
Matt, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Ron. Hey, what about deodorant? Is that allowable?
No.
Oh my god.
No, the whole point is none of the cleanliness thing. I only let the Perel go through. I would definitely be against that. And I should only let it go through for Dave. There's no reason that Fez needs it. Fez, would you be willing to give up the Perel?
I'll give up the Perel too. Yes. If Dave thinks that evens the playing field here,
Ooh.
I'll give up the
I have a
Perel.
wife. I have a sick child and another child at home. So just being in this contest shows you I'm hardcore.
I
Just
thought for
being in
sure
it.
you were going to say another one on the way.
No. Not yet.
So I'll give up the Perel.
You love this contest, Fez.
I think I can totally win this.
Here's our old buddy Tom in Madison. Hey, Tom.
Hey, buddy, it's a long time. Hey, what about bathing? If they're at, or swimming, or, hot tub, something like that, if
No.
they're at a house club or a party.
No. No.
not going
it's-
swimming
look,
anyway.
Well,
the whole
canceled.
point of doing these contests is not to see how you can sneak around the rules, okay? You see what you guys are wearing.
Fez
You
not-
have these clothes. You also have the coat you have today.
That's good.
That's it.
I don't even know where it is.
Hope we don't get another cold spell. This
I
is
hope
a
we do.
lighter
Real
coat.
quick.
It's a much lighter coat.
I understand, but
We're in
a
the
rule's a
40s
rule.
and 50s.
I do have a shirt that I wore today.
All right, let's say it.
Oh, I don't think you were wearing it at
Well,
the time the
absolutely.
siren went off.
Well, you weren't wearing the coat. You want to do without the coat?
No, I'll
I
keep
know,
the
I
coat,
came
please.
in with this shirt and with my pea coat.
But the coat was right here.
All right, so that's the shirt
Yeah.
that you had.
I'm wearing this shirt.
And let's see your coats. Go put on, everyone put on their coats now, too. Whatever your coat
Mine's
happens to
upstairs.
be. Yours is upstairs?
Yeah, she'll get it. Little redhead girl will get it.
Why do you treat the little redhead girl like she's your fucking coat runner?
I don't. She's never had to run for my coat ever.
Phil, Florida, you're on Fez.
I know Fezzy bought that 12-pack at Bed Bath & Beyond the other day, but are they allowed to wipe their ass for this contest?
They can wipe their ass with dry toilet paper, no fucking wet naps, though.
That's fine.
You can't wet nap it.
I don't like wet naps anyway.
No baby wipe.
I hate those. It makes my ass all swampy and wet.
Yeah, because you need a dry one right afterwards. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I don't do
It's
that. I don't
not
like
worth it.
No, I agree with Fez on that.
We've lost our worth.
Wet and wet and wet. It's like, come on, when's it end? How much wetness do you want in your ass?
All right, you're both taking off your coats now. Remember, once the coat goes off, it stays off for the duration.
Mine's still on, Ron.
I'm only kidding. You're allowed the clothes you have. You can wear in any ensemble of it that you want.
I'm very happy
'Cause
that I
Fez
layered.
has a. You basically have the same. Fez has
Yeah.
a t-shirt underneath. He's got a loose shirt above that, a button shirt. You both have the
I'm
same.
totally prepared because this Ramon shirt is my favorite T-shirt. It fits
Yeah.
very well. So when
It
the
does
summertime,
fit well.
Yeah. So when the summertime rolls around,
Right over the gut.
You honestly think you'll go months with this?
yeah, that's what I'm playing for. I'm gonna plan to wear this to Don Mattingly's hometown in September.
That's how quick before you think you drop out.
Oh, no.
You're a quitter. That's the thing that you got going for you.
No. I can definitely go months
I
with
see
this.
Fez doing well in this competition. I do. I
Yes,
believe
the
Fez.
summer will be tough when it arrives. Yes, there's no doubt about that, but I won't stop.
I see Fez doing well.
Hope everyone likes this outfit. Because you're going to see it for a long time.
Again, I have a family of 3 people waiting for me. So that makes it harder for me not to bathe.
I'll be surprised if either of you make it to Friday.
Oh, God. I'm going to make it the front. That's 2 days. I'm going to make it
Just do this. If you fucking break the rules, just come in and say, look, I fucked up. You dress as Lady Gaga. You do this song. You know what I mean? I don't want to live in a world of lies.
Okay.
I want
No,
you
I'm
guys
not
to be
gonna-
like
I always tell you the truth.
fucking knights and come in and go, hey, I didn't make it. It happened.
I always tell you when I did. When I
Everybody was good about the drinking contest.
yeah, well,
that
exactly.
time.
When I didn't,
Yep.
when I drank, I told you I
And
drank.
who was the first person out? I remember.
Pitsy took 48
I was very
hours.
disappointed in Pitsy.
Yeah, just a
48
couple days.
hours.
Yep.
Well, I told him don't go to his friend's birthday party,
Yeah.
but he didn't listen.
Well, the other thing about Pitsy is, and I always thought he was a nice kid, but he never felt like a lifer. You know what I mean? He never felt like a radio guy. He was always somewhat of an outsider.
Yeah.
No matter how long he hung around with us.
is a weird, genuinely weird person. Now, Mr. B, I was refreshed in my ear. Fez was dishonorable in the movie bet. So how can we prevent that from occurring again?
You have my word. I will let you know. I
You
think
got your left hand up as it is anyway. I hate when people do that.
Right hand.
I think you'll be able to tell with this one too. I think if someone comes
But
in
let's
with nice
fucking
hair one day,
You know what? There might be a fucking thing of let's not do it because of the lies.
No, we're gonna do it. I mean, I will not lie.
I'm not going to lie.
It's very difficult for me to hide it when I don't shower. It's nearly impossible.
All right. We'll take a break. All right, back. Ron Bennington, Fez Watley. And Fezzy, the Siren series has started. You versus Dave one more time. This time, it's a hardcore championship. No bathing. No toothpaste.
Whoa.
No shampoo. No soap. No water. No changing of the clothes. How long can you go? I'm predicting by Friday, we'll have a winner. I honestly am.
I know I am in this for the long haul.
Yeah.
I will go unbathed, unclean for as long as it takes to win this.
All right, now we're talking about no pajamas. You either sleep in those clothes your underwear, whatever. The clothes you have now are it, and there is no bathing. And you feel strong about this.
Yes, and I will then, if it's either naked or in the clothes that I'm wearing now,
Yeah.
I will sleep fully dressed, Ron.
Oh, so disgusting.
Including shoes.
Why couldn't you sleep naked in your own house?
I don't feel comfortable with that. If a burglar comes in, I don't like it.
$100 you got raped as a kid. You just forget. Something happened.
I've tried to remember.
Davey Mack, how long you think you can go with this?
I'm going to at least strive for Easter. That's the goal for me. Then we're going to take it from there.
You'll be melting bunnies.
Now, obviously, no breath mints, no toothpaste.
Really?
I will allow this, though. Gum.
Okay, great. I have
Okay.
Wrigley's in my coat. My
Oh,
coat's
what do you got,
inside.
your breast strip?
I'm getting rid of my breast strips.
Hand them over. Everyone hand over any of the fucking things.
I don't want to even be tempted.
Yeah.
I got spearmint in my coat if you want to.
Like just the
that.
actual herb, just the leaves.
There's no mints. There's no things in here anyway.
Oh, I must have finished them off this morning. And that's
Smart move.
That's a habit of mine, too.
You do.
I always have a breath weapon on my person.
breath weapon.
Yeah. So whether it's mints or strips or spray, I'm constantly using the breath.
Now, I have not made a decision on this, scraping of the tongue, because I don't feel like that is cleaning. I think that you could probably take a butter knife and scrape along your tongue if you feel like it gets too furry.
But not an actual tongue scraper. It has to be.
No, it's got to be a butter knife. I don't want using tools. Interesting here. Guess who is firing up Twitter about this, being 100% pro Fez. And you can try to guess that Twitter if you can, Fezzy. Who's somebody who was always in your corner?
I would say shower bench.
Shower bench is not one of the 202 friends.
Oh, okay. Then
How about this? What? This isn't even a challenge for Fez. The man was homeless. Welcome to the jungle, Dave. You're going to die.
I think it's a black girl.
Nope. The number one cheerleader for Fez right now is our own Death Metal Mo.
Wow. Thank you, Mo.
That's not surprising.
Why not?
He's he's a Fez sycophant.
Sycophant. You really are on the internet a lot, using that stupid fucking phrase.
Thank you, Death Metal Mo. I feel very good about that.
I have a
I don't see
question.
any of the Dave Pound out there for him.
I have a rules question.
Yeah.
Well, the Dave Pound's just been texting me personally. Dave Pound sometimes can't figure out how Twitter works.
I will tell you this, Dave, because I don't want this ruined. The Watley policy is talking about hitting you with buckets of soapy water.
Mm-hmm.
If that happens, you're out.
No way.
Yeah,
no.
that's considered a bath
Really?
Yeah.
in Jersey.
I will do that to Fez now. I will go grab some soapy water and then eliminate it.
Well, I expect you two to be gentlemen.
Yeah. And if,
I know that you can't control the hordes of people who enjoy you.
and if you have your hands on the soapy water, you're out before I am, before you even hit me
If
with it.
someone
Patrick
hit-
Darcy wants to do a pic of Fez and Dave today. Absolutely. We'll do the updated pics every day. Obviously, there is no combing and brushing of the hair.
Right.
Nothing that you can do. So we'll see them on first day while their clothes are squeaky clean. Dave is at least wearing a darker T-shirt. Fez is in a yellow T-shirt and yellow shirt.
One thing that ran through my mind is, well, that could be a problem for me, stains.
Yeah.
You know, because I tend to drip on my shirt, and then that's just there. That's just there for life then.
You got a problem with that, huh?
Yeah, I think that's going to be a hard part. Also, again, the breast strips.
Bruce, Louisiana.
Yeah, are we going to do no nail clipping, fingers or toes, Fez?
They know that that's all part of it.
I'm cool with that.
I honestly expect this thing to be over quick. I expect it over by Friday. I'll be shocked if I come in here Monday and these guys are still going at it. George, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
Great to hear you. I got a question about the Siren Challenge. Does it count as a shower if either one of these two nitwits goes out in the rain?
I think walking in the rain, deal with it. Mm-hmm. That's you being a scumbag. Obviously, you can't use a towel. A towel's another piece of clothing for that few moments. And But, you dry yourself off afterwards. You want to sit in disgusting rainwater. That's fine. It's fine. You're not in the mountains. I may even have you guys bring in your soaps and shampoos tomorrow. I'm just concerned. Well, you brought up before that Fez was a big liar on the $2,000 bet.
Yes.
And let's face it, Fez is being known for not paying off his bets lately.
Yes.
He owes us a ton.
3 dinners.
Of dinners out.
You're going to be able to tell just by looking at me whether I have cheated or not. And trust me, I am not going to cheat. I'm looking forward to the extra free time.
I was wondering if
brushing
anybody
teeth.
was going to want to hang out with him for any dinner after a couple of days.
Tomorrow night, Fez and I have a dinner with our good friend Jeremy Coleman, who we met 10 years ago in New York City. A decade.
Yeah. Fortunately, I only have 24 hours funked for that.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
I'll be honest and say I go 24 hours without showering, no problem.
Come on. First
Why
baby.
is it so-
Dirty Long Island girl.
Learn from baby girls. We don't want to hear it.
Why is
hate
it so
it.
much worse
Where do
with
you
a girl?
live? Middle Island out there? Is that where you are?
I do, yeah, out in Shirley.
Is that it? Where it is?
It's not that coming from there is whether or not it makes it appropriate to not shower. I think it's just...
It's implied.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
I think I might have been doing that long before Shirley came around.
Oh, man. Fart it. Fart it up.
Oh, God.
I shower before I come
I
here.
don't want to hear any of your details.
No, stop.
She farts and bleeds at the same time, she told me
All right,
yesterday.
I don't even want to fucking...
While
bring
she's
that up.
eating hot dogs.
Stop it. Just stop it. Fran, New Jersey, you're on Run of Fez.
Oh, Ron, I wanted to know if they're going to be allowed to wash their hands after using the bathroom, because otherwise you don't want them touching anything in the studio.
The answer is simply no. Now, I have okayed Perel, and we have that here at the studio. They can come in and use that, but I don't want to see it abused. Because if I see you guys trying to get over your hands, start Pereling under your armpits... I'll fucking.
They're going to start
call
using
it.
the Clorox wipes. We're going to
Yeah,
come
I'm
in
not
and
gonna
catch
play
them
that
with the
game.
Clorox wipes.
I can't play that game.
I'm not going to do that. I have
won't.
sensitive skin. I don't even want to use a Purell, but I do have a child, so I need to be clean for him.
It'll make your skin bubble.
I have 2 children.
Curtis in Ohio, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Ronnie. I see management stepping in before either one of these guys quit. Can you imagine the elevator ride with these 2 guys in it? And make sure Fezzi goes to the sales meetings.
Management has asked me to make sure that this isn't a how long can they wear a wig contest, which they hated the last one.
Well, if this keeps other strangers from climbing on and crowding the elevator, so be it. Then it's a godsend, this contest. If they climb on there and turn around and head right back out, I will cheer.
You don't like sharing elevators with other human beings?
No, I don't share well with elevators.
I saw that yesterday when you kind of panicked back there. But there were a lot of people in that elevator.
Oh, yeah, they packed it. And I don't understand the people that enjoy a packed elevator, obviously.
Some people do like it.
I mean, I see it, in different elevators where the door's closing, it looks like it can barely close, and someone's running to be part of that claustrophobic group.
I think people just don't want to wait for the elevator to come back around again.
It's seconds. It's under a minute.
First of all, yeah, we have an elevator bank here where there's 6 of them.
Yeah.
So we're fine.
8 banks.
8?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yep, 8.
So there's no reason. There's no reason to pack it in.
Every one of those people that climbed down with us yesterday could have had their own elevator.
Now, can you do the thing where, like, the whole tour group has to get on the elevator when you do, like, the NBC tour and, top of the Empire State? The whole group has to pile onto an elevator and then go up.
Yeah, I absolutely hate it. And it's such a long ride, too, when you're going to the top of the rock.
Never been to the top of the rock.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, we should all go one day.
Don't, Ronnie.
No, I know better. I know better.
Maybe we've been to the top of the cock, though.
We've been, by the way, Fez, you've been asked to bring in your shower bench. That's coming up on 202, friends. You won't be needing it anymore.
Okay, I will bring you in a dry shower bench.
Disgusting.
When we wipe our asses, are we allowed to flush the toilet paper, or do we have to bring that in, too? I want to.
Please don't, Ronnie.
And then the other question. This is a serious question. I use Lubriderm a lot to no, excuse me. I use Astroglide to jerk off. Can I wash the dick afterwards, or do I?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
That's washing. Can you use your Glide? Go ahead, help yourself.
Thank you.
But
I'm
that
not
glide,
taking it.
yeah, but that glide's staying on there.
It stays on until this is over. And if you remember correctly, so will your.
I got Astroglide on me at all times.
Bob, Florida, Run Fez.
Hey, I got a solution for Fez's elevator phobia there.
Yeah.
When all them people pile on, he just steps off, and he said there's another one that's right there. Just let them all go, and he get the next one by himself.
Not as easy as it sounds, Bob.
Here's what happened, Bob. I was in there, so Fez is not, going to hop out while I'm standing in there with him, and I was talking to someone else. But then all these fucking Merrill Lynch guys just started coming on. I'm deep in conversation, or if I would have saw Fez having a problem, I would have said, let's get off, Fez. Because I wait for elevators with him now. And actually, he's taught me something. When you ride an elevator alone, it is one of the nicest things that the world has to offer.
It's pure luxury.
It really is.
It is first class.
Yeah. When you're not, you're doing the avoid eye contact, look at the... It's a weird situation to be in an elevator.
Yeah, it absolutely is. I now have this problem where how I go to one certain corner of the elevator to stay in here?
As you walk in, it's the far left.
Exactly. Had a problem where I was getting on the elevator. Some other woman was running and jumping in at the same time. 2 people I can handle. She was running for my corner.
Oh, no.
Oh, problem.
Yeah.
Dive off?
Nope. I just kind of put up an elbow and got my corner.
Fez, if you want, tomorrow morning I could put a reserve sign up in the left-hand corner for you. Maybe for the day.
Oh, does she play up the Fez?
It's Fez's corner. I could guard the corner if you want me to.
Dax 14 is writing in and saying no napkins. If you get food on your hands and face, a napkin is used to clean up. No napkins.
Oh, good call. That's why I'm avoiding things like brown gravies this week.
But you can use a sleeve.
Okay, I do have children. I want people to remind them.
You use your sleeve anyway.
Whose fault is that you have children?
God's?
Yeah. So this is the thing that you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's like playing basketball with somebody. Remember, I'm born short. Well, then you shouldn't be on a basketball court.
Are you trying to get out of this, Dave?
Fuck no.
Do you want to tap out?
Shit,
Let him tap out.
I'll give you a wet nap, and you can quit right now.
I'm going to fucking get so dirty, I'm going to have a dick in my ass by the time I'm done with this shit.
I mean, that'll be one of you.
Does spit and wipe, is that okay? Like if a little,
What would you wipe with, though?
Speak of which, I got to turn in my continentals.
What do you use those for? Just to travel around with?
Yeah, just to have a wet nap with me if I need it. If I feel I need it.
This will be here for the loser. All they have to say is not me. Not me.
Didn't realize I had so many cleaning products on me.
Todd, Minnesota, you're in Run Fez.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
Are they going to be allowed to shave?
They don't shave anyway. These are 2 hairy bastards right from the word go. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hardcore challenge. Can't shower, brush your teeth, clean up in any way. First person who taps out has to then perform as Lady Gaga. I'll say this, though. I'll give you a nice shower before you Lady Gaga it up.
Great.
You don't have to dirty Gaga.
Great.
That'll take away from the Gaga effect.
Tom, PA, Run a Fez show.
Hey, I was just hoping Dave would do something nice for his family and go ahead and forfeit this contest. 8-2 is a very strong record. I think there's no shame in it.
I want to go 9-1. I'm 8-1 right now. I want to go 9-1. You forfeit your family.
He won't.
Dave has figured out a new way of getting back at the listeners. That's just brilliant. He tells them they are what they've recently accused him of.
It really is the balls in your court strategy.
And he has used that 100% of the time. Alan, Cleveland. Talk to Ron Fez.
Yeah, love the show. I was just wondering, what's Dave going to do about beating off with his addiction and all that? You know, it's going to be pretty nasty to clean up for him, wouldn't you think? And, Freddie Mercury.
Oh,
Freddie Mercury.
please. Oh, Jesus. I hate these Queen fans. They destroy the flow of my show. Dave is more than welcome to jerk off, but if he wants to clean off, he can do it simply with his dirty T-shirt.
Okay. What about a batch rag? That should be legal.
Why? That's cleaning off. Why not put some soap and water on it and scrub yourself down?
That's a cleaning tool.
You should just jerk off into his sock.
Put the same sock that he's wearing.
Yeah.
And put it on immediately.
I'm just not going to clean up.
Or
Fuck
just
it.
not take it off.
I will jerk off over the toilet.
Jerk sock.
Don, Arkansas, Run and Fez show.
Hey, guys. I was just wondering if Dave and Fez are going to be able to wipe their ass during their dirty contest.
Yes, and you know why? We're not animals. I don't want these guys walking around with shit in their pants. And Dave, you already told us you had an accident the other day.
Yeah, I was jerking off in my bed, totally naked. And at the moment of climax, I guess a little squirted out. I didn't even notice it. So I got up.
A little what squirted out?
Poop. So I took a shower.
So, now, do you think you came and shit the bed at the same time, same moment?
I do feel that happened.
Didn't you even smell it, Dave?
Nope. So I got into a shower.
I didn't know that was even possible, as if the body would have just go to one place or the other. I didn't know that you could do two at the same time. Like
yeah.
Come and shit.
Yeah, I think, sure, why not?
He comes and shits. He comes and shits. Come on. All right, go ahead. So you shit the bed.
I shit it, and then I got into a shower and just left. And then my wife texted, "What? Are you feeling okay?" And I go, "What? Why? What's going on?" And then she said there was shit all over the bed. I was horrified about that.
Just leaving a crappy crime scene.
Yeah.
Anthony, Jersey, you're on Run and Fez.
Yeah, hey, Ronnie, I got a question about that siren series. What happens if, say, Fez is walking around with a sour milk bowl of cereal and drops it on Dave? Dave, can he clean it off? Does he have to sit with it on there? Do they sabotage each other?
Well, they can wipe down with their shirts, their coats, and stuff like that. I didn't set this up so they could sabotage each other.
Right.
But if they want to get hardcore, they get hardcore. There's no rules to a match like this.
Right. I'm going to try to obey the rules, though, and not do any kind
But
of
let's say this. If Fez runs over and starts shampooing Dave's hair, I don't think that should go against Dave.
No,
you know
how
what I mean?
could it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, in the meantime, he can't wash the shampoo out. But I'm not going to yell out, fucking match over.
If anyone touches me, I'm going to pour soda on them.
Let's take it back to this. We didn't set this up to see how well we could cheat. This is two gentlemen, two knights of radio who decide to have a contest.
The spirit of it is who can go the longest with no hygiene.
That's it.
I mean, that's the spirit of the competition, not who can get the other one the dirtiest.
Right.
So I would hope we would stay with the spirit of the experiment here.
And look, if you want to sit around with your ass out, that's fine. That's fine with me.
I'll take it out. I'll take out my ass. I'll take out my dick.
For dinner?
Let's go to Idaho. Dan, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Dave. Instead of jacking it so much, how about you just make love with your beautiful, obviously loving wife? I mean, it's a nicer way to go. Little cleanup, and the smell is actually kind of a nice reminder.
Why don't you fuck my wife? How about that? Okay.
Can I just say,
next caller?
You gotta come back for everybody. Nobody can take you on today. You're red fucking heat. He's just red hot today. I wish this show could go on for hours, but it can't. But the next time you hear us, two of the people of the show, well, let's put it this way, at least two will smell horrible.
It doesn't take me long to get ripe.
Particularly now that we got the heat back.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna help my case at all.
I notice Fez often smells like onions, so I can't wait to smell him without the shower. I mean, maybe it'll be like a blooming onion.
I'll give you a pit stop if you want to test it out.
You know, Dave, yes, he has old people smell. And he doesn't so much smell like onions, he smells like onion soup. And that's not his fault. That's his ragged old skin. So what? Don't judge, lest ye be judged.
Oh, okay.
All right, it is the Ron and Fez show. I'm Ron Bennington. There's Fez Watley, East Side Dave McDonald. Everybody wearing the same food, clothes, and feeling good about themselves?
Feeling a little slimy today, a day into the hardcore challenge, 24 hours in.
I didn't notice about you, Fez, but the hair tends to get a little greasy. You have oily hair.
Very oily.
Never knew this.
In a very quick time. It is a film. It is slime on my head.
So I understand that you didn't clean, but why do you look tired? You have an exhausted look about you.
You know, the weird thing is, I think you need that morning shower and the Irish Spring soap to help wake you up. I didn't realize it was that important.
I got that now.
That part of it.
Well, I had no idea. I've known you many, many years. Never knew that the hair was oily. Always thought that you had healthy, strong, happy hair. But that must come out of the shampoo.
Yeah.
The Prel. Davey Mack, I don't see any difference in you whatsoever.
Holding up great.
Yeah.
Just feel, I wish this was policy. I wish we had to do this.
It is, really. As long as you make it go. The family happy about it, Dave?
No, family very perturbed about it, in fact. But what can I do? I got some Purell. That's the one legal stipulation. Besides that, I was having a ball. I'm still wearing the same boxers. I'm like, I'm just going to walk around in my boxers.
Smart move.
And that's what I did. Because I felt like if I just walk around in my boxers, I won't get any of the, spaghetti sauce on my shirt.
So the boys in their latest Siren shout-out challenge here have decided to see which one of them would break and need to clean themselves. They're going without cleaning, hardcore all the way. Fez, I know that there's some people pulling for you, and the fact that you have a homeless background helps out quite a bit.
Yeah, I was glad to see I'm getting the support. It's the little things.
By support, it's all Death Metal Mo. I just want you to know that. It's 100% him.
But he's the man in charge. He's the captain among men.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he can rally people. And it's the little things about cleaning yourself that you forget about that you enjoy so much. Really missing my Q-tips.
Wow, didn't even consider that. Q-tips. Yeah, that's all part of it.
Yeah, I would really love to stick a Q-tip in my ear right now.
And by Q-tip, he means penis. You Q-tip, probably over Q-tip, according to what some doctors have explained to us.
Yeah, I go deep in the ear.
And you do it on a fairly OCD basis.
Oh, probably 8-10 times a day.
I'm hoping you bust an eardrum. That's my dream.
Just use a pen. It's much better for you.
I saw you with that pen the other day. Here's what's gross about Hicks. He digs in with the pen, then takes a nice long look at the pen.
Well, see if I accomplished anything.
No, it's harvest. It's harvest season.
Out of all the fucking bodily runoff, the earwax may be the grossest.
You ever have earwax just full out of your ear? That happens to me. Seriously, I'm
never.
What? Like
Dave disagreed
you
with
get
me.
a great idea, you slap your head, a big hunk fucking candle falls out of your ear.
Yeah, it's very odd color too. Nasty.
Well, you're all disgusting, horrible people. Ron Bennington, Fez Watley, Chris Tanley, and our own East Side Dave McDonald, future host of Spikes TV's Just an Ordinary Guy Doing Guy Things. Please watch. What does East Side Dave have written on his hat today? Ichiban.
Ichiban, baby. Let's get this Friday started off right.
Fez Watley, still in the pocket, did not break the rules. The hair is amazingly greasy.
It is so slimy and gross.
Forehead, too.
Where are we, 48 hours with this now?
Yeah, 48 hours and I'm this filthy.
You heard me, Eddie Murphy, 48 hours. That's all you get.
I'm like at 80 hours because I didn't shower on Wednesday. I didn't know that this was going to be.
You didn't know you were in training.
No, the last time I showered, I think was like Monday night. Yeah. It was
February.
Monday night.
How are you doing with it, Dave?
I'm doing okay. I have a little story for you regarding it. But I'm doing. I'm loving it. To be honest with you, Ronnie, I get 20 more minutes of sleep now. So rather than having to wake up at 6:30 in the morning. I get to wake up at 6:50 and just zip out the door. That part of it is fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah, sure.
So that
nothing like an extra 20.
It's put me in a wonderful mood. I must confess. I've loved it.
Fez Watley did not sleep at all last night.
I can't sleep with my stink. I cannot lay myself down to bed and put this greasy head on a pillow. It's just not working.
It also doesn't make it easier for you that O&A were laughing and doing the holding the nose. Like children, really. Like children when you do that PU nose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm the stinky boy walking past them. And I know, here's the thing. I'm greasy. I'm oily. There's certain parts of me that really smell right now. But overall, I'm not homeless smelling yet. Where I'm to the point where people need to hold their noses and act like, oh, I can't make it down the hallway.
There was a kid in my elementary school that we called Trash Can Louie, even though his name was not Louie at all, because he came from a really poor family and he stunk quite a bit. And the kids thought the only thing to do was to keep punching and kicking him every time we saw him. Trash Can Louie, I wonder how he's doing. I'm going to probably hope an early death. For his sake, I hope he didn't make it long. I hope he never got out of high school, for his own sake.
He was probably hoping for it, too.
Yeah, well, he came close. All right, Fez Watley, Eastside Dave McDonald. Dave, take off your hat so I can get a good look at your hair. Dave's hair is still healthy looking.
Yes. Yeah, mine is so matted that I've got a squiggy going without putting any oil in it. It's just all natural.
Well, oddly, you've always had a healthy head of hair. And if anything, I would have thought, well, maybe he'll go a little dry. But almost immediately, you got a grease slick, not only on your hair, but through your skin.
Oh, yeah. And I don't think this would count, but I stopped it anyway. The cat climbed up on me, which never comes near me anyway, and tried to lick the grease off of my forehead last night. But I didn't know if that would count as cleaning, so I stopped her.
I don't even know what happens at that disgusting fucking house of yours, and I don't want to.
See, I have real dry Triscuit hair, so believe it or not, this actually makes my hair much better.
Last night,
my hair is all curly and shit. Now I have normal person hair.
Last night, Fez and I went out for a dinner with a very fine friend, Jeremy Coleman, who is the guy who brought us to New York 10 years ago. So it was kind of an anniversary dinner, the three of us sitting down. I got us a table at Little Owl, which is not an easy thing to do, Fez, as you saw last night.
Oh, yeah.
There's only about 8-9 tables at the place. The chef and owner, of course, friends with Martha Stewart. It's a very fine little restaurant to be in. Fez Watley is the new Fez Watley. He refuses to just order dull food. Even though there was a pork chop on there, Fez Watley decides, I'm fancy enough, baked chicken will be the way that I go.
Yes.
I'm going to go with a baked chicken. But before that, for the appetizer, Fez tries to even be a little more daring, and there was a duck appetizer. And I've never seen you go for this before. And Fez, as the three of us are sitting there with the waitress, orders duck meat. He just says the term duck meat.
I don't know why that came out.
But you said it like this. And I will have the duck meat. And tried to hand her the thing back. And she does the kind of office tilt of the head, look into an imaginary camera. It was fucking hysterical. And I will have the duck meat. And she's like, what? And has to start looking at the menu. And I was thinking about it last night. I'm still laughing. The only time I've ever heard the term duck meat is Will Ferrell on Saturday Night Live when he used to do the thing with my lady and I.
Oh, yeah, okay.
My lady and I will share the duck meat. Holy shit, are you embarrassing in public, you greasy-headed fuck. The duck meat.
My hair's just matted to my skull, and I'm trying to be a fancy pants.
It was a fine night of dining, though.
It was such a great meal.
How did you like your dessert, the root beer float?
I enjoyed it very much, thank you. Thought it was delicious.
Funny. All right, 866-RUN-0-FEZ. 866-RUN-0-FEZ. Here is Graham. Graham in PA, you're on my Fez.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Hey, I was just calling to say I think this might be a good thing for Fez because that stinky nutsack of his is going to be putting out all kinds of pheromones. He might snag himself a boyfriend.
You know, I don't know. It may be an entirely new thing for Fez. You might be a mountain man by the end of this.
I don't think the smell that's coming from my loins right now would attract even flies. I think they would.
They would die mid-flight?
Die on contact.
People have fetishes.
Yeah, that's true. You can get a fucking,
Do they, Chris?
You can get a fetish monkey for yourself.
Man stink.
I don't see Watley winning this one. Once again, you're going to be shut down by Side Dave. He is getting a good night's sleep.
Mm-hmm.
He's calm and collected. You're already a fucking mess.
I am just disheveled. And this isn't a man stink. It goes way beyond that. This is some sort of zoo animal stink.
Well, by Monday, we should know who's who here. We should know who is who. Let's go over here to Sean in Georgia. Sean, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, I got an Ichiban for you today.
Let me play this then.
Opie said this morning that he has no respect for people that hoard things like toenails.
All right, so Opie, of course, is taking a veiled shot at Fez Watley.
Sure.
Not only that, but I saw him do the PU as he was getting on the elevator.
Like we're the Little Rascals or something.
Well, you do stink and you do save your toenails, and that's going to make the other kids pick on you.
A little bit. Now, see, Opie hasn't even seen the toenail collection.
Maybe he has online.
Oh, that
the picture
could be.
went out on the Twitter, and maybe that's where he saw it.
I just don't get any credit for stick-to-itness.
I'll tell you this, the toenail collection, the worst thing is how yellowed they are. You got grandma toenails. Let's go over here to Mike. Mike, you're on the Ron Fez show.
Hey, I just want to ask Eastside Dave, his big career move, best career opportunity he may have had on Monday, is he going to go smelling like a homeless guy, or is he going to take a shower first?
Interesting point, Dave. When you go and land the Spike TV job on Monday at Comics in New York, and I believe it's just you and Spike TV. I don't think anybody else is going to be there.
That's the way I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's a private audition is what I've been calling.
Do you get a shower and put on a tux and go in there like a little lady?
I'm not going to. I'm not going to put on a tux. I feel like I can maybe slip by without showering, but Monday's so far away. I don't know that this is going to be the only crinkle in the armor, as they say.
All right, can you hold out then, Fez? Because it sounds like he's going to crack.
Yeah, I can hold out. I can hold out the 72 hours that he's going to have to go without and then head to that audition.
I was hoping to somehow win an exemption between now and Monday, but if not, you know what though? I'm not saying that I'm definitely going to shower. I'm just not sure.
They're asking for a regular guy.
Yeah, I know, but I don't also want to be offensive. I really smell terribly. You haven't smelt me.
I'm not going to. That's why I have you in the other room.
I'm very bad.
All right, now I got to switch this around because Fez Watley, if he even thinks he can win this, won't give up.
Ron, I have no plans this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I can just sit and stew in my filth. I don't have to be clean for Monday morning even. There's no plans on showering, brushing the teeth, any of it.
His terrible timing. It's really bad because I want this audition, but I also want this competition. Audition, competition. It kind of rhymes.
Trash Can Louie is the prize. That's what they're both aiming for. And it's starting to look like Dave McDonald once again will crack. Once again, like he did in the Twitter contest, like he did in the J. Moore Insurance stand-up contest. He'll get up and finish in second place.
Well, not necessarily.
Does not look good for him right now.
No.
I know. This career opportunity came at a bad time. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to do it.
Jeff Rochester, you're on Fez.
Hey, Red McDonald, don't you ever dare fuck this opportunity or fuck this stupid challenge. Go there, clean, and do your fucking best, you nutcase.
Fuck your stupid challenge.
That's good. That's good, Dave. Dave always has a comeback for anybody.
I'm prepared, Mr. B.
Yeah, you are. So it looks like he'll crack Monday morning, Fez.
I think he will. He seems like he's already planning out his shampoos and soaps.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, golly. Goodness gracious, no.
I didn't know that he was your bitch. This is great. I didn't know this.
I'm still 8-1.
He's going to be my clean bitch.
And I have
Yeah,
not...
but this is for the championship.
This is for the championship.
I mean, everything else is out the window. As a matter of fact...
This is hardcore.
Yeah, this thing should count as 10 points.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Oh, my God.
So it's not a bad thing, Dave. You lost. So what?
I didn't lose.
You're a loser.
Hasn't happened yet.
And I can get very easy to this heavy film on my teeth.
Look who it is. Our very good friend, Hot Rock Johnny. Hey, Johnny.
Hello, boys.
Yeah.
I have an Ichiban today.
Oh.
Last night, in the wake of a death on the subway, Subway Superman Wesley Autry back on the news with a live interview, talking about how if you drop your purse on the tracks, don't go get it. It's not worth your life.
Now,
that's his advice.
Is that what happened? She dropped her purse?
Yeah, she dropped her purse and went down to go get it, and the train hit her.
And it's, I don't know whether you've noticed this, but we've had so many subway deaths this year.
Yeah. And it's not, if you are going down on the tracks, it's not even like you have to look both ways. Just look one way and see if there's a big light at the end of that tunnel.
Well, I wouldn't want my purse to get run over. I don't know if I can agree with that.
This must have been a Gucci bag, Johnny. Something.
No. They showed pictures. It was a plain old black ordinary.
Yeah, but maybe she had her iPod in there. She had her iPod and her cell phone.
Wesley Autry said that nothing in your purse is worth dying over.
He's right about that. Take it from me, the Subway Superman.
Go to the expert.
I only wish I was there to lay on top of her in the middle of the tracks.
Imagine if she dropped her cell phone and you were there, Ronnie.
If she dropped her cell phone, she'd be alive and talking right now long distance to her 5.
And you would have given it back because you're a hero.
I am quite the hero.
You always were. You were always my hero.
Well, you know something, Johnny? I'm just glad that I can be here to be a hero to people like yourself who don't have a lot out there that they can, Johnny is just a regular Joe, Fez. He's a lunch bucket Joe. He gets up, he puts on his steel-tip shoes, his hard hat, and he goes over there and hangs up famous pants. So to a guy like him, to just a regular guy,
right?
A guy like me, keeping the city of New York safe for cell phones, that's a lot. And that's the people I live for. The little people. The have-nots. The do-nothings. Walking around with their shit-stained fingers. Their whiskey breath. Their greasy, filthy hair. And same ugly yellow shirt.
It wasn't yellow when I put it on.
You piss-stained fuck. Your new nickname could be Urinetown. Same underwear, too, huh?
Oh, absolutely.
Crusty fucks.
I even tried walking around nude a little bit last night after I got home to let the underwear air out. Wasn't working.
What do you mean it wasn't working?
I mean, it was just as bad when I put it back on.
Why don't you take a nice air bath? Just sit there with the windows open. Let the air get to you. You know who used to do that? Invented it, actually? Ben Franklin. Every afternoon, he'd open up all the windows in his house, lay on the fucking bed, take a nice air bath, he called it. He liked to sit there with his dick straight up and nice, fine ladies of Philadelphia walking by. And then he also used to he invented bifocals.
Uh-huh.
He took them off, put it over his ball sack, put the nose up there, and tried to act like it was a man stopping by to tease everybody.
So ahead of his time.
I don't think so. I think he was right on time. If he did that today, they'd arrest him. Ron Bennington, Fez Whatley, Chris Stanley, East Side Dave McDonald. East Side Dave, of course, is going to be a little late today. He is signing a contract to be the new host of Spike TV's. I think the show's called You Can't Say That on Television. I'm not sure of the exact thing. It might be Zoom.
Mansers?
How's he doing over there? Have you talked to him this morning?
I talked to him briefly. It's basically a cattle call, and he's now stuck in a room memorizing a script.
Oh, so the improvisational skills that they're looking for, you have to have a script for.
Apparently, and that might be just one part of this audition. I'm not sure. He's not sure.
Well,
actually.
let him know that hustlers stay in the game dominating, and then suckers stay on the sidelines commentating.
Texting him now.
I don't know if I should even say suckers or suckers. I don't know if people say suckers anymore.
It's said.
Okay, good. Keep it going then. Let's bring it back. All right, Ron and Fez show. Starting off with just a mess this morning. We're an hour ahead, so Earl was supposed to come back in and fill in for Dave and couldn't make it in time.
No, he's very confused.
It may be why he doesn't have a new job yet. And confusion is running rampant today. Speaking of which, Fez Watley, how are you, my friend?
I am here, and I am filthy.
You want to get into that bit, huh?
Well, I just a dirty, dirty boy right now.
What's happening with that, Fez?
It's day 5 of not bathing and not showering. So it's been a complete weekend of sweating, letting sweat dry, re-sweating on top of that. Just a very big mess.
So you've stuck with it.
Yes, I am still in. I am still in the hardcore challenge.
And Dave?
Dave, I do not know about.
Never can break kayfabe, can we? We're all going to find out on the air together, either today or perhaps tomorrow, depending on how long this is. So you haven't bathed?
No, I have not.
And you have something prepared for us about that?
Yes, I do.
I'd love to hear it.
My dirt diary.
Dirt diary.
Dirt diary. It is day 5 without bathing. I see no end in sight. The smells of the human body that I have discovered astound me. That is, if you can still call this body human. My hair smells of wet dust, if such a thing could exist. My hair is no longer individual fibers, but a greasy paste that I now manipulate like lard or fresh Play-Doh. The smell coming from under my arms is a combination of old copper pennies and what I can only imagine is a sweaty Idi Amin during a hot Ugandan summer. It is a smell sharper than any cheddar that I have encountered. It burns the eyes as the vapors move forward. I may be sweating acid at this point. The crotch region is lost. There is no hope for its survival now. It has become a brackish swamp with no life, only decay. It is the smell of a rotting deer carcass, of a young fawn that traveled too close to the overly moist ooze and became trapped. And now its stomach gases are boiling through its thin, rotted skin. That is the smell of my crotch. I follow the sweat and stench that runs down my legs to my feet. An odor now resides between my toes that makes me wonder if somehow I stepped on a rotted turnip and left the smelly pulp squished between each and every toe. The smell is locked in underneath my toenails like 10 tiny safe deposit boxes, each collecting an odor like a small smelly treasure. There is no hope. Dirt Diary, Day 5.
All right, that's the Dirk Diggler, Day 5. Look who we've got on air right now. It's our own Eastside Dave McDonald. Dave.
Hey, Mr. B, how are you?
First of all, congratulations for being Spike TV's newest host.
Well, thank you, Ronnie. I haven't been selected yet. I'm number 36, though. So if you can do anything, just pray to 36.
What time are you on tonight? Are we going to see you on TV?
No, Ron, you're kind of expediting the process. You see, we have to, I've been memorizing the script.
Right.
Yeah, I've been memorizing the script, and they're going to shoot us doing the script. And then they'll probably send us on our way.
Now, Can I see it? Can I see it tonight, or I got to wait till tomorrow before it's on TV?
I don't think you're understanding, Ronnie. This is an audition process. I'm far from getting the job. I'm very excited that you are optimistic. And
I'm not just optimistic. I know it's going to happen. Now, Dave, Fez Whatley just read his Dirk Diggler, and he won't break kayfabe. He won't tell me whether or not you are clean. But what's the story on you?
Well, I should be. I mean, I'm planning to be in there by 1:30. If you want to wait till then,
sure.
I can tell you right now, whatever you want.
No, I'll wait till 1:30. I always want to be surprised, just like the listeners. How many people are down there to try to become the new host of Spike's TV? You can't say it on television.
The last time was about 60 people.
That's not bad.
But people keep coming in, you know.
Yeah.
So but I'm 36. Okay, that has to mean something.
It does. And there's no reason why you all can't host the show, that everybody just sits there together.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, there's a few people have been cool, but I tell you, when you're in this thing, you kind of, I mean, nothing against this show, but I kind of hate men. Just everyone's all manly and
right.
being let's go. And there's been people yelling about the Denver Broncos. I don't know why people aren't memorizing their script. Are they really that good at memorization?
All right, hold on. Here's Chris in Florida has something for you, Dave. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention I heard the Saturday night show, Red McDonald show, and it was great.
Oh, Dave, I also listened to the Big Red McDonald show. Now, your producer, Chris Stanley, did not have the phones pulled over, so you did the entire show, just you on a 1-hour rant.
Yeah, it was, well, listen, I mean, I thought it went decently, but, I thought the object was to make a tape and to see how David Red McDonald relates and interacts with the common sports fan, but whatever, I was a little disappointed. I'm not even sure if it was Chris Stanley's fault or whose fault it was, if it was management's fault, but yeah, no one alerted that.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing that you can take out of this.
Okay.
They throw you a curveball, and you fucking didn't jump out of the box. You fucking you shouldered down on the fucker. I give you all the credit in the world.
Thank you, Mr. B.
I thought it was an absolute mess. I listened to most of it, and to me, it just sounded unprepared and unready to go.
Yeah, it was unprepared in the way that he did not know he wouldn't have phones.
Yes, but he should have been ready for that in case for any technical difficulty. Not just talk a little bit and then start screaming really loud. That's all I got. All I heard was intermittent screaming.
Well, I know it's very easy to stay in the studio by yourself for an hour. You've done very well when Ron left you by yourself.
Oh, shit. I didn't say I wanted to be Red McDonald either.
No, I know, but when Ron leaves you out of the studio, there you are, just kind of fumbling around dead air. It's worse than Mike Francesa. Thanks for shitting on my dream, though. I appreciate it.
I just found, and it was so local. It's a national, you're on a national platform.
Yeah, because the Yankees...
A lot of talk about the Giants, the Yankees, being mad at the Mets for no reason.
Being mad at the Mets for having a ridiculous ballpark. And that was the first 10 minutes of the show. Then we went into March Madness. Then we went into football. Then we went into the status of...
Did you stay with the whole show, Fez?
No, I did not stay with the whole show. I really couldn't.
Well, stop going to bed so early, Grandma, and give your co-host your.
Oh! You're fucking with Spike from Spike TV right now, Whatley.
No, I thought I was very happy. Ron was very sweet and nice and said he gave me a beautiful text message, and I left there thinking, okay, that had the potential to be a mess, but at least Mr. B was supportive.
No, I got to think this because I've gone out and done remotes and shit like that. And technically things were fucked up before. So I know it's like when you think, okay, here's the show I'm going to be doing, and then you don't get that. And he didn't panic, and he didn't spend the hour bitching at his producers or management. He just fucking put his head down, kept hitting, as we like to say in the business, you shit your pants and you kept moving, kid. You did okay for yourself.
I shat in those pants. I played in it. I played in the shit. I put the shit on my head. And
all right, so what is your beef? What is your beef with this, Fez?
I don't know. Maybe I was just expecting something different from him other than screaming Dave. I don't know. Maybe I just thought there would be something more.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, I'm being serious, yes.
At what point did you say this isn't working?
Probably into the first 20 minutes of it, I think.
Well, it's good that you could have stayed with it for another, 30 minutes. I mean, I would have expected to stay on with the show for an hour. Also, I was very prepared. That's why I was able to do an hour by myself. Any retort?
It didn't come across that way to me.
Okay, well, I don't think you really know sports that well. No offense.
No, none taken, but I can still be entertained.
All right, Dave, why don't you go and nail down the Spike TV job, and then we'll pick this up later.
I'm a little rattled right now.
Just think of it as the phone's going down. That's all. Think of this as the phones are out.
Thank you, Mr. Bankton, for always supporting me.
Peace. Wow, you fucked him up there.
That wasn't my intention. It was just constructive criticism.
You caught him under the chin right when he's doing his big Spike TV. You can't say that on television. Good news here. I see. Is the new host of Spike TV here?
Just wandered into the booth.
All right. Get him to wander over towards your mic. Davey Mack, who went to college and took a full fucking 7 years to get out? 8 years?
No, Ronnie, 10.
10 years. What'd you get your doctorate in? What was that? Was it medicine?
Bachelor of Arts.
Oh,
Communication.
So you were a doctor?
No, just 4
Doctor of education?
Yeah, 4-year degree. I use that term very loosely, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know how it works.
You jammed a 4-year degree into 10 years of time.
Well, I studied drinking and failing out for 3 of those years.
I've seen you drink. You're not even that good at that.
No.
You're a failure as a drunk.
I know.
I see that you're still wearing the Ramon shirt, still in full regalia. I am shocked to see it, Dave.
Well, my motto is always, if you're going to ruin an audition, ruin it with class.
Well, come on in here. Of course, he is the new host of Spike TV's You Can't Do That on Television, one of the hottest little channels out there, doing one of the hottest little shows. Davey Mack, when is the show on tonight? When can we watch it?
No, the show is definitely not on tonight. Definitely not on.
How'd the audition go?
Not so good.
Why?
They had us memorize a script for like a fucking half an hour.
First of all, you're an improviser. You're not going to go on there and memorize the script.
They didn't go to the script. Then they go, tell us about yourself. This is bizarre. There was 2 chicks who were running this thing for a man show. Don't ask me why, but 2 chicks. So the one chick, I go up on the stage at comics.
Mm-hmm.
I get up on the stage for my right foot, and then my left foot hits the stage, and the one chick leaves. And she goes, no, don't. This isn't anything about you. I just have to leave for a second. And that was the chick who was running this thing. So then the other chick is just like, okay, tell me about yourself. And I'm like, oh, well.
Well, I'm a guy who women don't watch me do my fucking thing.
Right. I go, I just brought it out old. I was a wet bedder till I was 17. The girl was laughing. Mm-hmm. But the other girl wasn't in the room. The one who you definitely knew
she was videotaping.
I looked around for the cameras because I wanted to do my best Seacrest and look at the camera and do that shit. I couldn't find it, so I'm not sure if they were taping. And then after I said, okay, I was a wet bedder and shit like that, then she said, where do you work? I said the Ron and Fez show. I actually said Ron and Fez 11 to 3, thinking I was at the Twitter Awards.
Jesus,
that came up again, huh?
Wish you wouldn't bring our name up.
Then hold on. Then they go, so anything else you want to tell us about yourself? And I'm like, I ran away from the home when I was 24. And I just walked off the stage. One girl was laughing. The woman who I think was the director of it was just like, There goes a bona fide loser.
Maybe they thought you would run away to the audition.
Now, did it fuck with your head at all that Fez?
Yes.
Fucking told you didn't do good the other night?
That hurt. That really got into my grill, as they say.
Yeah.
And I went downstairs in the bath. Oh, fuck. I went downstairs in the bathroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
In order to take a shit. And it was like really...
In comics?
In comics.
Right.
And I was number 36. So two things happened. I'm taking a shit. I knew it was like on 32. And I don't know if I've lost weight or something. My wedding ring falls off in the stall.
Oh.
Not in the toilet, but in the stall.
Okay.
So I'm no pants. I'm panicked. And I hear 35, 35. I'm like on my hands and knees like, this isn't happening. This isn't happening.
This is perfect for TV. That's what they need to be shooting.
I'm like, fuck.
You should have told that story.
I know, I should have, but I didn't. I thought I had to do a stupid script about Ed Hardy t-shirts. And so I'm hearing 35, 35, and finally I haven't found the ring yet, and I hear 36, 36, and that's me. So I run up the stage, didn't wipe my ass, without my wedding ring, so the combination of Fez and my wedding ring being off my finger, I was done, put a fork in me.
So you had to go running back and find your wedding ring after...
No, what happened was, luckily, a guy found it with like seconds to spare and goes, is this your wedding ring? And I go, yeah, okay, thank you very
fucker,
much.
give it back.
I know. And he goes, oh, yeah, someone found it in the bathroom. I go, that's impossible. I was down there looking for it. So the whole thing was clusterfuck to the max. And I come in disheveled. I have my... I put my resumes in a nice manila envelope, and they're like, we don't want it. And so I'm just standing there holding this big yellow envelope.
Let me see your resume.
For no reason.
Why wait till the 30s to shit?
Resumes and show prep. Show prep's on top.
Oh God, you showed them your news.
Yeah, and my resumes are somewhere in the package.
So you were going to give them show prep?
I think they're there. Oh yeah, they're there. No, I knew I went to Kinko's this morning to print out my resume.
Your resume doesn't look bad. Voiceover, host, producer, board operator. That'll help you a lot going to the talk show.
Yeah.
In case they have you run your own board.
Right. In
They're
case
on the fucking right on the desk. And I'm going to bring myself in for a close up.
In case the show goes into overnights on Tallahassee radio, I got that board op cred to my name.
References Ron Bennington of the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah.
Greg Opie Hughes of the Opie and Anthony show.
Right.
Laszlo of Rockstar Games.
Yeah. And I didn't give them. I said numbers would be provided if they're serious. I wasn't about to give them your numbers.
No, did you ask Opie or me if we would be your reference?
I panicked. The whole 24 hours has been a panic time. I've been bouncing off the walls in my house.
You should always let the person know you might be called as a reference.
Well, I knew that they wouldn't call you because your numbers aren't there.
But I like the idea of this. Oh, yeah. I definitely think he should host a TV show. Why? I don't know. I'd watch it. Let my ass me. I'm not exactly an expert of what works on TV shows, but sure. Now, Davey Mac, I'm glad that you didn't shower for them. It was a fucking piece to see. Are you willing to sell yourself as you truly are? Because I thought to show up there and say, I'm in the middle of a no shower thing.
Yeah.
Would bring a lot of heat to you, but I didn't want to give you that advice.
No, you know what? I debated that back and forth, and I just couldn't get their vibe if they were going to take points off for being on the radio, because some people do, and they're like, okay, or if it's an asset. So I said that I was on the radio, but I didn't say I'm doing this challenge. I don't know. I probably made a mistake there.
Whatever. Don't worry about it.
I go,
look, they met you. If they like you, if they think that you fit, it works that way. What you don't, these things happen all the time. You just keep trying.
The photo that they took of me was just mugshot central. I mean, talk about Nick Nolte. I look crazy.
You talking about getting heat for the Twitter awards?
No, I didn't.
That's something that would have been interesting.
Is that on the resume at least?
When they said, have anything more to tell? I should have said that.
Dave, did you hear, Earl, did you hear Dave do his sports show the other night?
No, I did not.
Dave, why don't you stink as bad as Fez? Why am I even hearing that up and down the halls?
Are you cheating?
No, but the thing about it is I've never been a gigantic sweater, and I know Fez has a huge sweat problem. So even yesterday it was warm in the Port Authority, and I was like, fuck, I hope I don't start sweating because then it'll get to
Maybe
me.
what I need to do is speed this game up. Heat lamp. Heat lamp both of you, or make you both take the elevator down to the ground floor and then run back up the steps.
I'd like that contest.
Then as soon as you get up here, back in the elevator, down, run back up.
All right. I'd definitely be up for an endurance competition.
I got to worry about Watley, though. He drops dead and everybody's going to like this. Wait a minute, what kind of bit were you doing that killed the man?
Just have him sign something.
I'll be in the stairwell, but down on the second or third floor.
Yeah, I don't want to suddenly be Ron Bennington, the man who ran We for a We.
If he signed something, you got no case.
But we need to up this. You guys have been wearing the same clothes for how many days now?
This is day 9.
And for me, it's 10.
And no one's bitching about either one of you.
No. I mean, I got comments today from Chris Stanley. Rob Cross said that my stink shadow is extending, but but no one is like moving away from us.
Well, I've had people who won't sit next to me on the bus now. In the last couple mornings, I had 2 girls. I get on the bus at a certain entrance, and then the next stop, they sat next to me, and they took 10 seconds until they moved spots.
You got to be getting bored with this game. And I imagine you are too, Fez.
Well,
I mean, it's a game you'd rather be out of.
Oh, yeah. You want to wrap it up and be able to wash your face, take a shower.
That's loser's mentality right there.
Let me ask you both
I don't
this.
want to be out of it.
Would you both be willing to up it? We were talking about forcing you into workouts and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'd like
Sweat
to work
lodges, workout. And I can't do that because of Fez. But let me do this. After the next break, during that break, we're going to run down to our kitchen, look for some stuff, and maybe we'll be able to give you a little help in this.
Sure.
You're up for it.
Yes.
Fez Watley, I always notice this. Whenever anything comes up on the show, Dave is first to say yes. Do you want to once again copy from Dave and say yes?
I'm not copying from Dave, but I'm saying yes.
Same as Dave?
Dave said yes, I'm saying yes.
That's a pure copy. I love it. I'm going to send Pepper Hicks down the hall to the kitchen. See what you can find. I'd like something to rub on the guys that would maybe get this up a beat.
Sure.
Dave, you say sure like there's no problem.
No problem at all. No, I mean...
Let me see if Fez wants to copy and say no problem at all. Do you have a problem, Fez?
I have no problem with this.
Perfect copy.
I am not copying. That's my own opinion. Let's take it up a notch.
Your own opinion, same as Dave's.
Yes.
Copy.
We agree.
What is this, copycat with Holly Hunter?
I love her. What has ever happened to her? She's a great actress.
She's on the smaller TV now,
Oh,
Sean.
see, I can't find those. I really can't. Just the other day, Rescue Me was in my neighborhood. They said, you watch us? I go, I can't find you on there. Why don't you all go to NBC? There seems to be a lot of room there. I don't know. I knew this from the Little Rascals. See if you can find any Limburger cheese down there. I don't know why that was, but it was a very big Little Rascals.
That would cause someone to put a clothespin on their nose.
Has that ever even happened in real life?
I think that is strictly a movie or black and white television thing.
I think it was TV/cartoons.
Yeah.
Cartoons they would put a clothespin on.
Yeah, they would do. I think they definitely did it like in Pepe Le Pew cartoons.
All right, quick break. We don't know what we have down there, but we're going to try to amp it up a little bit because these guys are so hardcore. They both have gone 9 days, same clothes. And Fez, if I could give you one fucking thing here, you're less greasy.
You think so?
Yeah, the hair's less greasy than it was the first day. The first day shocked me. Here, lean your head down. Yeah, it's all kind of sticking together so I can see it there.
Yeah,
it's looking comb over, even though you've got a lot of hair.
It's one big mat. It's turned into one greasy hair.
Ugh.
They've all combined forces, bound together by grease.
Why are you proud of that? All right, we will take a break. When we come back, we're amping this thing up. We will find out who is ready to keep the stink on.
I'm ready.
And win the contest. And remember, when you do win the contest, you get to say, I won the contest.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Wait,
I am
hold on.
excited to do that, to
Sure.
make that announcement.
Sure.
I'm looking forward
Keep in
to
mind,
it.
I get bonus points because I have a family of 3 plus a dog that I go home to every night.
What are the bonus points?
But don't you think that your life's better than Fez's because of that?
Yeah, but I'm saying that those people, you know.
I mean, the
they're
bonus is those people can root you on, where Fez is just sitting around in his own stink house by himself, going like this. Another 14 hours, I'm going to go to work. Break, back, run a Fez. We're going to Twitio these guys one at a time. Who's going to be in charge of the Twitio?
Paulie,
All right, Paulie, you're going to be loose pals. Fez, let's put you and we put some newspaper down. We've got some stuff that we've taken out of the kitchen that will hopefully spin this along. So, how long does each Twitio have to be?
We would like it to be 30 to 40 seconds.
All right, 30 to 40 seconds. So, let's get both of you up here in front of this area on the paper. Boys, on paper.
Okay.
Move it like you're on a show.
On the paper.
Move it like you're on a radio show that you care about seeing it move along.
Okay.
All right. First and foremost, I want you to smell each other's armpits and see what that area is like. Whether you think you stink the most or the other person stinks. So, Fez, smell. All right, Dave, smell Fez first. Pretty bad?
Yeah, that is bad.
All right, Fez, give Dave's a smell. All right, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's a stink with a smoke to it.
Here's Twitio number 1, little red-headed girl. We have Hellman's mayonnaise. Take that over in front of the boys. And here's what we've decided to do. Each of you will take a healthy hunk of mayonnaise and rub that in your armpit. So a nice, healthy hunk of mayonnaise.
All right.
But both of you get it on your fingers first so that... Yeah. All right, and we'll get the Twitio going. Into the pit, boys. Each armpit will now be mayonnaised, and this will not be washed out of there.
Okay, just take my shirt off.
Sure.
It's a little cold.
Well, we didn't have time to heat up the mayonnaise. I'm sorry. Day 9. Dave, you're already ready to puke?
I hate mayonnaise, Ron.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah,
All right.
I never
That
eat
way
it, not
we're
even
not-
without tuna fish.
All right. And whatever you have left, please just rub the belly button with.
All right.
Just a
Rub the
little
belly
dab
button.
into the belly button. All right, thank you. All right, that's Twitio number 1. That will be going up. Twitio number 2.
Mayonnaise is made of eggs, right? That's going to cook in there.
Yeah, it is going to cook. But there's only one way to do this. We now have some A1 steak sauce. I'd like the A1 to be rubbed into the chest hair and just back of the neck. Chest hair and back of the neck.
All right.
Obviously, that's the only place that's going to go. So a little bit of the A1 sauce to rest comfortably.
Now, I love steak.
Sure,
So
what-
this one is much more
Yeah.
delightful.
Who's having steaks around here?
Yeah.
Chest and neck?
Yeah. Chest, back of the neck. Not the throat so much. Yeah, get that in there.
It's chilly.
Back of the neck. And then whatever's left over
It's pretty strong.
onto the ankles. So I just think it looked like nice and gritty around the ankle.
Okay. There's one ankle. There's the second ankle.
It's giving Dave a little tan.
I would say this is getting to be a savory smell.
Yeah, I smell great now.
Yeah, let's see the red neck on you too, Dave. All right, not bad. Yeah, Fez is in there deep. Now Fez looks like a kid's neck in summer. You ever see how babies get that gross line around their neck? Makes you want to kill them. I don't know how pedophiles do it.
No.
Kids gross me out so much.
No.
All right, boys, next. Just like, of course, in Blues Brothers, we did not forget the Cheese Whiz. So, a little Cheese Whiz for you guys. Now, the Cheese Whiz will go one place where we think it'll do the most damage. Take it over the boys, and that's into the crotch.
Oh, okay.
So, Cheese Whiz into no. Make sure it's not a dick shot, Dave.
No,
there's a
no,
young lady here. Down inside the underpants.
Steak sauce and cheese.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, this is not good.
Yeah.
This is bad.
That's really cold. I didn't think you were supposed to refrigerate this.
All right.
That's very cold on the balls.
And then back around and just whatever's left into the butt crack.
Oh, that's really. Oh, my Heidi's already like slippery.
Yeah, don't get any too close because I remember your problems before,
Right.
Dave. So just top of the butt crack.
Oh, this is rancid. This is
All
not
right.
the way I envisioned my life.
And only one more thing for you, and that is margarine. We got some beautiful country crock here.
Oh.
I wonder who's going to be pissed that they haven't had their condiments.
I like country
That one's
crock.
going to be looking for their cheese whiz. Follow the smell. You can find it.
All right. Now, what I want you to do is put the comb into the margarine and just comb it through the hair.
Comb it through the hair. Okay.
Oh, okay.
This is again. I have a family, so you're torturing them. See
All
this
right.
guy,
I
and
don't
I
have a mirror.
No, it looks really good, Fonzie.
So am I doing all right?
Yeah, you're doing great.
Hello.
public transportation too.
Dave's slowly becoming Polo, where he just complains through every single stunt.
I'm not complaining at all. I've never complained in a stunt in my life.
Fez, have you ever combed your hair before?
No.
It looks like you don't know how to do it.
I'm just going by feel.
Well, you know that there's two sides to a head.
Right?
Yeah.
See, I part my hair.
Dear sweet Waldo. All right, now if this doesn't kick the contest up, I don't know what will.
This is going to be hard to live with.
Yeah.
Because I've got steak sauce that is leaking through my shirt, dirty as it was to begin with.
Uh-huh.
Now I've got steak sauce stains, but from the inside.
Well, you act like it's not your idea. All right, that's all for you, and you'll all be fine with it. So paper towel up, get the hands and all. Take care of yourself.
Okay.
And you're more than fine. Yeah.
All right.
More than fine. Fez Watley's struggling with the idea of combing hair. You can't. You comb one side of your hair fine, and the other side you just never touch. You look like a crazy person.
Usually that's just what's left over.
Thank you.
Now, if you guys can make it through the weekend, next week we'll work on the beards. So, and I'm thinking about soaking in crab juice for the beards. All right, clean it all up.
All right, I'm good.
I'm bringing it on home to us, and make sure this area is clean. Starting to take all this stuff out of the studio.
Okay.
All right, there you have it. We'll try to get this up on 202 Friends as quick as we can. Here is the Daily Leader. Leader.
Hey, Ron, if you want them to stink really bad, you should get Fez's Korea out of the refrigerator and have them rub that on each other.
Or just have Leader show up at a party. That makes it stink altogether.
Or have Fez come up with an insult for beer queer.
All right, so you, the guy who cries to me every time there's a party, you're going to bring up my crying? You're going to bring up my problems with alcohol? When you do that thing, looking at your shoes, waddling over with your frickin' duck walk?
What happens between you guys?
Oh, he's just an ass. He's got nothing happening in his life, so he tries to leech onto mine.
He does. He leeches onto your light. That son of a
Totally
bitch.
does. He's the worst.
Here's our good friend, the Radio Shark. Radio Shark.
Hey, if you need a little twist on this challenge, why not have them change and wear each other's clothes home for the weekend?
Maybe if we keep this going, those type of things will have to happen. Because apparently they would just be able to do this forever. Now, Dave looks like he's ready to take communion. His hair looks nice. Fez, let's see you. It actually looks a little better having margarine in your hair.
Does it?
Yeah.
It's a soft margarine, so that's nice.
The shirt's disgusting, though. It looks like you've been shot.
Yeah.
It's, you know what you are right now is at the end of Sixth Sense, where now you realize that you're dead and the stain comes out on you.
Yeah, the chest hair not holding the steak sauce like I would hope.
Dave
not soaking it in.
Dave has the funniest chest hair because he's got a lot of chest hair, but it lays down flat like an Irish setter. It's just, all right. And fucking Hicks is just eating the cheese whiz on pretzels like it's a party.
All right, you know that wasn't ours to begin with, right?
Stop shit.
I really want to have a steak.
Oh, the steak sauce is actually getting you hungry?
Yeah, a lot.
If you want Fez to take you out after the show today and just have a steak with you, and you're the two stinkiest people ever, because I couldn't go into any restaurant with either one of you. I can't believe you can keep this going.
I have every intention on keeping this going.
Well,
despite the fact that I can feel Cheese Whiz squeezing between my butt cheeks.
Oh!
Probably out of everything, that could be the worst feeling right now, and it's all bad.
That's the difficult one. The cheese whiz in the ass. Also, smelling myself is pretty bad.
Now you're even getting Paul O's fucking voice down.
No, I'm just closing my nose.
You're suddenly becoming Paul O.
I am so far from Paul O. I'm the hardcore champion of all time.
This one says, for the next East Side Dave versus Fez challenge, could they go on a hunger strike? Boy, if I was going to vote on that one, I think I would take Fez. I think Fez could go longer without food than Dave.
Are you allowed to have beverages?
No.
It's just, you just...
I guess water is a beverage, because we can't kill you.
Right.
I think it would. I think Fez could do it.
I could do that.
I saw he can make himself afraid of food, and he did that after the last heart attack.
Right.
Maybe it was the first heart attack, where he just stopped eating and then started fainting.
Yeah.
And then would blame his faints on his heart problems, but they were just from the heart attack. I think that fucking A1 sauce has got the room stinking.
That's
it's
good.
very strong.
The mayonnaise is really bad because I don't like mayonnaise in general. I don't.
Then why'd you put it in your armpits?
Because this bet that we've done here.
What bothers you the most?
Mayonnaise, because I hate it.
What about you, Fez?
The Cheese Whiz. Everything, whatever the cheese whiz, it's not cheese, but whatever the whiz is made out of, it feels like it's all locking up down below. I've got it all over my genitals and in my ass crack, and it feels like it's some sort of liquid cement that's now hardening.
Oh. It is pretty bad, and it's got a tingling sensation, which is odd.
And after 9 days, I was really starting to do some chafing to begin with.
So that's good for you.
So now the cheese is just filling in any of the cracks.
Well,
why do you guys just keep going with these bets? Why can't you just say the other person's the better man? Oh, you got to say that, and then you got to go home and take a shower. There's nothing you have to. Oh, well, I think there was something. You got to dress up as Lady Gaga,
right,
and perform, which is stupid, because both you guys want to dress up like Lady Gaga and perform. What song would you be doing?
Either Poker Face or her new hit single.
What would you do, Face?
I think her
Poker Face.
Her new single's Uno Face.
That's funny. That's stupid and funny.
We sending those videos right now, so they should be up in at two friends. I would say in 10 minutes.
Well, it's interesting. This is Paulie's first time ever being on it. By the way, also at 202 Friends.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at see if they're good yet. I just sent them right over to Peppy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'll get them.
I think I just felt a glop of Cheese Whiz run down my thigh.
Let's just hope that wasn't shit. With you, we never know. Charlie, you're on Run Fez.
Fezzy, we've discovered Dave's kryptonite. It's time to buy mayonnaise by the gallon, have it everywhere, wear it on you. I mean, it's time to fight Warrior, baby. I love you.
I had no idea that Dave didn't like mayonnaise. If we want to do a mayonnaise eating contest, I'm in.
Well, I think you'd win. Based on the fact that I just said it makes me sick.
Dr. Steve has sent me a little text here. He says, I will give Dave $100 to shower.
No.
Wow.
$100?
With him.
To shower with me?
If you got it in ones, you could shower in dollar bills.
No. Not going to do that.
When's Hot Tub Time Machine coming out? Because I'm predicting that to be a big, big hit.
Next week.
The reason is it's a hot tub and it's a time machine.
Both of it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, it sounds exciting, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds a lot better than Time Warp Bathtub.
And now, of course, they're going back to the 80s. This is how far we've come. Like, during the 80s, you went back to the 50s. Now, it's a Back to the Future with the 80s.
Holy fuck.
They had to try to have Michael J. Fox in that fucking thing. It would be
John
funny.
Cusack just doesn't want it anymore? What's going on?
He just had a huge hit with that 2012. He was in that fucking piece of garbage. I don't know one person who's seen it, but it made a lot of money.
I did not see it.
With your hair slicked back and your gray beard?
Uh-huh.
Mariel Hemingway would start crying and think that her fucking grandfather was here. You could
I
end
didn't
up
do this to scare you, Mariel.
You could end up doing the old man and the pea if you wanted to at this point. I went in a joke direction with it. All right, well, hold on. Dr. Steve obviously needs me again. He's now raised it to $107.
107?
Yeah.
$107. Go home and shower.
Just takes a minute to win it.
Got me interested, but I'll have to decline.
I guarantee you the 107 is going to be there on Monday. I wouldn't even worry that much about it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to decline the offer.
He declines.
500, now we're talking.
500 could get you out of it?
700.
Then why say 500 first?
Because I'm a bad bargainer.
He's bargaining against
Going the wrong way.
Look, Dave,
I never learned.
Dave, why don't we compromise 600?
You got it. I want 800.
All right, pay yourself.
Wait a second.
Fez Watley, that means that you can get out of this for $600 right now. You could take a $600 shower by just handing the money to Dave.
I don't think with everything we did today, adding another level to this,
right?
I don't think Dave's going to make it through the weekend. I think he's going to come in showered on Monday.
Well, give me the 600 clams.
No,
And
I think
find
you're
out.
going to quit on your own.
Literally clams.
You have a half a stick of butter on the side of your head right now. You're not going to last.
My hair's never looked better.
You two homeless fucks look like you couldn't look better. You guys
Bring
look, yeah.
See,
I just want to get you older shoes is all we need.
Oh, that was tough because I had to come in a couple times during rainstorms. And because my shoes have holes in them, my feet have been totally soaked at times during the competition. Which is actually a good and a bad thing because then the rain's
Hey,
washed.
who's going to win this? Dave or Fez?
I think Fez will eventually win. I mean, I think they'll both last through the fucking weekend, and some other fucked up shit's gonna happen to them. But I think Fez will eventually win this.
All right.
If somehow I don't win, it's only because of those damn 3 people living in my address.
Welcome.
It doesn't matter what the excuse is.
Oh, that's
just
a
saying.
really good
Just-
fucking point.
Doesn't matter. It could be just the fact that you don't like steak sauce in your chest hair.
I love it.
That's reason enough to go home and shower, Dave.
It's like cologne to me.
Fez is
Steak
fucking
sauce.
dropping truth bombs on a fucking Friday. Reasons don't matter. If you're out, you're out.
Okay.
You can't say I'm out for this reason. Doesn't matter what the reason is.
the president called. He
If-
wants me to shower.
If you can't
that
handle it, you
happens.
can't handle it. It's good to get out. If you know you can't do this, you got 107 looking at you right now.
I want $700.
Well, Watley's got the money.
701.
I'll take that.
Right now, all you have is a weekend of rubbing toast across your hair.
You willing to give him $701?
Nope.
Give me 1,000 then.
He's
You'll
going
get it,
the wrong way.
but it's Confederate money. What's the lowest you'd be willing to go, Dave? The very lowest that you will shower and end this thing.
$699.
Let me ask you this: Would you willing to be doing it for $525?
No. $699.
$525 going once,
Can't.
twice. Now that's down to $450. This is what's happening.
Wow.
It's at $450 now. It'll get lower and lower.
And all the free condiments you can eat off of your body.
All right. I'm looking over here. The other guys are. What are you rubbing on first? Steak sauce?
That looks like that was the steak sauce. This is the steak sauce video.
Who's having steaks around here?
Yeah.
Chest and neck?
Yeah. Chest, back of the neck. This looks great. It looks like Fat Holocaust. Back of the neck. And then whatever's left over.
It looks like we're getting ready to do that whistling belly button act.
Does that act still exist? You act like
if it doesn't, someone should just jump back on that
I never like it.
bandwagon.
Never once laughed. The big hat, the fucking mouth around a belly button. Just the whole thing grosses me out.
I'm in good shape.
Yeah, you're
For a
fucking
beer keg, yeah.
All right, come on, both of you guys. You're both in the same fucking boat here. Stink boat.
I look good.
All right, you're in the SS stink boat. Isn't that enough for both of you? Fez, you stayed with the stink challenge?
I am with the stink challenge.
Let me
day
see the
12.
t-shirt. You look awful fucking clean to me today.
Still have butter in my hair.
Oh. Oh, God. You can see the stunk like condiments in the office today when I walked in.
Well, as we
Like a fucking
left
McDonald's
off
in
on
there.
Friday, there was mayonnaise in my armpits, soft margarine in my hair, cheese whiz down my pants, and A1 steak sauce in my chest hair, which is still caked in there. Now I don't know if it'll ever come out. It's all still in
You know
there.
what's amazing? You pulled your shirt up there. You have a white beard, but the chest and belly hair completely black.
Yeah,
still.
That's where I went white.
Just in the beard.
Just in my face. Little silver in the hair, but the beard went white.
All right. So we'll break. We'll have Earl give him a sniff just to make sure he's not cheating. Right back with that Surround Fez show. Fez Watley pulling you into this today. What did you do to yourself on the stink test on Thursday?
4 things. Rub mayonnaise, Hellman's mayonnaise, into my armpits.
Mm-hmm.
Put cheese whiz down my pants, into my groin and butt crack.
Mm-hmm.
Wipe the leftovers on my ankles. Then put Heinz 57 sauce, rub that into my chest hair.
Just so you know, the Heinz was supposed to go in your ankles, not the cheese whiz. So that doesn't even make sense. All right, let's get over. First of all, go over next to Earl. Hicks, you want to come in and take a sniff?
I guess.
Sure. You're a lucky bastard. Come on in. All right, so stand over there next to Earl. Earl, first of all, just smell the hair.
Oh, God.
What's it smell like?
It smells like burnt oil and just...
And give me a finger in there and give me some of the texture.
Yeah. Oh, my God. It's like slimy and oily.
Take a sniff of the hair, Hicks, and a little bit of the texture as well.
Oh, it smells fucking terrible.
All right. Now let's take a trip to the pits. They were mayonnaised. By the way, he's just getting the old man chest going right now with the T-shirt is hanging.
Jeez. I didn't even get to the shirt.
Really that bad?
Yeah. Oh, my God.
I was about 9 inches away from that fucking thing before it hit me.
9 inches.
I grabbed the sleeve and this wave of funk just hit me in the face.
Now, does anybody want to smell inside of his cheese belt?
I'll do it.
Sure, great. Just pull it open, take a sniff. And the pants are heading up like old man pants.
This is fucked.
Now, do we know if Dave is even still playing? I mean, he's at a hospital now.
They're going to look at him like he needs to be in a hospital.
Yeah, it's true. They're going to keep him. All right, it is the Ron and Fez show. Ron Bennington, Fez Watley, Chris Tanley, and the occasional East Side Dave McDonald. East Side Dave, come on into this room with me because, as we put it out on yesterday's show, Dave's kid, sick again, went into the hospital, and East Side Dave looks showered, clean, and in a brand spanking new shirt. Dave, when did you tap out?
Sunday night.
Sunday night.
So pissed off. I failed miserably.
You could have made a call and let somebody know so they're not sitting here in their own filth
No.
on Tuesday.
That was my own little strategy. Was I'll give them 24 more hours of soak.
That was an interesting play. One that had nothing to do with the game.
No.
And Fez, of course, has every reason to be furious about
Yeah.
that.
Just out of meanness, let me go through the rest of my weekend in filth.
100%.
I mean, I am stained beyond belief. I think my skin is stained now from dirt and sweat.
Yeah.
You know what, though? You're getting a Hemingway look that you didn't have before. And I think you're going to start being able to pick up sailors. I honestly believe that, Papa. You're going to be able to start and pick up sailors.
I think Hemingway meets the Fisher King.
Well, if Hemingway had a sunken chest, if there would have been some kind of deal there.
The only thing holding it up this much is 2 stents.
So you tapped out because you had to go to the hospital, or just tapped out on your own?
I went to the hospital in my Ramones shirt and everything, smelling like garbage. And it was just me, and then because my wife had to go back home to watch bring Juliana back home, and they said, "Well, is your wife coming back?" And I said, "Yeah." And they said, "When she comes back, you have to go home and you have to shower."
They actually said that to you?
Otherwise, yeah, you're not coming back in tomorrow. I did explain because they weren't going to let me in. I mean, they didn't want me around my son, period. And I'm like, no, it's for the radio.
But is there anything to do with maybe your stink and putrid nature had anything to do with your son getting sick?
I don't think so because...
Okay, that's all I needed. All I needed was your medical advice.
Definitely
There's
not.
no test back on that, Ron.
Well,
it was 2 weeks.
You know, Fez, I see that you're furious.
Yes.
But Fez Whatley, for only the second time, a big Siren Series winner, which means this Friday, East Side Dave does the Lady Gaga dance.
Yeah.
On this show.
I now have to bone up on Lady Gaga lyrics, which I wasn't anticipating.
Well, you'll only be doing Poker Face. I don't know much outside of my Poker Face.
Yeah. I know it's one part that's like, shimmy bob,
Yeah, that's a good one.
Poker Face.
That's good. That's exactly where you want to be.
I'm so pissed off, but Fez pulled a better contest. I'll be the first to be, a congratulatory fuck.
I never thought...
Doesn't sound like it.
I never thought he'd out-dirty you. But Fez, you have to promise this.
What?
You keep the nails going, because the fingernails look fucking fantastic.
The fingernails are Howard Hughes fingernails at this point. And they're long as hell, they're filthy underneath, they're a shade of yellow. I've never seen it at all.
Hey, you get smoker's nails, that's all. Well, congratulations to you, Fez.
Yeah.
Of course, the disappointing part, you don't get to be Lady Gaga.
I know.
Because I was annoyed with the Lady Gaga bet from the fucking beginning.
Right.
Because I know you both are some fucking cross-dressing trannies, because you've done it on the show a million times.
I didn't want to do it.
Sure you did.
I didn't.
You're going to be so fucking happy, and Whatley would have been so happy.
Well, I'll tell you this much. I could out Lady Gaga him if I had lost.
Well, we'll never know that, will we? Because you stuck to your guns, and now you don't get to be pretty Lady Gaga having fun on Friday.
Yeah,
it's all going to be Dave.
It's just me.
It's sometimes, Fez, even when you win, you lose. There's no way around it.
I don't understand that. I've spent 2 extra days dirty than I was supposed to.
Why didn't you just get a shower Monday morning before you came into work?
Because I didn't. I thought Dave was still in the competition.
That would have been ridiculous.
You had to know that he wasn't. His kid was in the hospital. That's just insanity.
I don't know what he puts above his children.
How hard would this have been? You pick up that fucking phone and you call Dave and say, Dave, obviously you've showered for your kid.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you have done that?
Because I wouldn't have trusted him until I saw him.
No, Chris asked me on either if it wasn't, my brain is fried, so I'm not sure if it was Sunday night or Monday morning. But when Chris Stanley asked me, I told him the truth.
Before we get into this, I want to say who won online. That was Billy Necka. Billy Necka is the winner.
Billy Necka, you're getting signed by Peter Frampton. The best of Peter Frampton on CD, autographed by him, available at Amazon.com, where you can check out the Kindle. Amazon.com.
It would be really helpful if the people online didn't have such stupid names. I'm an adult male, and I have to read off these names. Time to, there's a correction. That's Billy Hecka. Don't I feel the douche? Fez, moving on, and this is the last of the 20-point questions here?
Yeah, this is our last question in round 2, the 20-pointers.
And why don't you let people know what they can win?
Here's what you're playing for at home on 202 Friends, a Lucy Liu autographed copy of Charlie's Angels on DVD. You can find all Lucy Liu movies at FYE.com. FYE for your entertainment.
You know, it is time to play the last of the 20-point questions. And I've been asking all of these questions, and you have to think to yourself, the same guy over and over asking the same questions? Can't we get a big celebrity to come in here and ask one of the questions? Who'd like to hear it? Who'd like to have a Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, Lady East Side Lady Gaga. Let her hear it. East Side Lady Gaga.
Mama, come on! Mama. Hey, don't touch me. I got my comfies, I've been dripping lips and leaves. I got my friend who's on the way, on the floor. I got my friends on the way, got you red Paul. Hit me mine, be so poker face. We got topics. Hit me mine. Oh, we got poker face. Poker face. I got my chipmunks on the monkeys on the door. I got my friends that love me coming in the way. I got my parents in the way, can't go away. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, we got poker face.
As an abrupt ending, East Side Lady Gaga. And
hi, Ron. It's good to be here, y'all.
By the way, there is such a thing as belly sweat.
And a lot of it.
East Side Dave, Lady
Ron.
East Side is also in the Guinness Book of World Record for having a belly button bigger than his penis.
That's what you say, Ron.
That's a good.
Can we get to the game now?
That's
enough shots at Lady East Side Gaga.
It's a very good.
By the way, I don't know what her voice sounds like, so this is how I'm going to talk, okay?
I'll just let you know, she was born on the Upper West Side.
Someone should have told me. Looks like I did the wrong search. Anyway, here's your question,
well, hold on.
Wait a minute, before we get into that.
Gaga.
Sorry.
By the way, East Side Lady Gaga is more attractive than my prom date. So it's a really bad day for me.
These clothes are making me very excited. And you know what that means, Ron. Thank God there's a heart in that spot.
All right, go ahead and ask your question.
Ladies and gentlemen, searchers, where on Twitter can you follow Lady Gaga's primary record label? And what did they post on March 22nd?
Wow.
Search.
So the question again, Lady Gaga?
Where on Twitter can you follow Lady Gaga's primary record label? And what did they post on March 22nd? Hurry up and search. Hurry up and search. Hurry up and search. Hurry up and search. Hurry up and search.
Twinkle toes on Lady Gaga. And not the slightest bulge. Not even a small bulge.
Hurry up and search. Hurry up and search. Hurry up and search. Hurry up and search.
What's the date?
Say the date again, Lady
March
Gaga.
22nd.
Got it.
Just John, already on top of it. Just John?
New Vivo music video of the day, Robin Thicke featuring Estelle Roller Coaster, and a link.
Fez Watley?
Repeat the answer? Repeat your answer. Just
Into
real
the
quick.
microphone, please, Fez.
New Vivo music video of the day, Robin Thicke featuring Estelle Roller Coaster.
Okay, that is not completely in the double search.
Yeah.
It is not the full answer in the double search question.
All right, read the question again, Lady Gaga.
Where-
This is one of the reasons why I like to read the questions. Because
Where
someone's
on
not a
Twitter-
lunatic with card glasses reading it.
Where on Twitter can you follow Lady Gaga's primary record label? And what did they post on March 22nd?
Search again. Mikey Boy has it? Mikey Boy has it.
It's twitter.com/Interscope, and the Twitter on March 22nd was new at Vivo Music Video of the Day, Robin Thicke featuring Estelle, Roller Coaster, and a link.
Fez, what? Is that correct? All right, there you have it.
Remember, in double search, we need 2 answers.
Right.
Well,
All
goodbye,
right.
y'all.
Wait, hold on. I'll let you know when you're gone.
Okay.
By the way, has she ever written slut on her stomach?
She must have. No. At one point, she didn't.
Ronnie?
Maybe after she was raped down south, something like this would happen.
Ronnie, that's not part of the costume.
No, it isn't.
Maybe it's a premonition. I don't know.
Looks like somebody was in trouble with Casey last night.
True.